Hopefully that solves the buzzing issue.
Hopefully. Trey, we see you in Zoom, by the way. All right, we're going live. Let's wait for Facebook to get going. And all right, there we are. So, all right, we made it. Welcome back, everybody, to the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We are live at Sword and Stone Apparel out here in Mustang for today's 2-hour edition of the Game Plan. Luke Young, Blake Vance, and featuring Tyler Nichols from Hoop OKC. First off, thank you for doing this one. It's been a little bit. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been busy, and glad we could link up again. I had a lot of fun the first broadcast.
It was a lot of fun, and make sure your mic is turned on. By the way, that one operates on a switch. It is okay. Then
something's going on.
Try now. We'll make sure you're all. Yeah, I hear you. That.
All right, now we got it.
All right. All right, we're
very professional here.
That's it. It's been a day so far, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Me too.
Hey, we're live on Facebook on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. Shout out Mike back at the studio getting us on the online stream. But Sword and Stone at 108 South Castle Rock Lane is our amazing venue for today's 2-hour show. Stop by Sword and Stone Apparel yourself. They specialize in men's clothing as well, and a lot of it is handmade. I know it's a family-owned business, and you can tell us a little bit more about that.
I can, yes. My sister is actually the inspiration and the designer of most products that come in the store. She has probably the keenest eye around, and everything you see here is one of a kind. You won't see anything like it. She's constantly striving to make new things that no one else has. So if you're looking for something unique that will make you stand out, or just something that you think is really cool for the Thunder or your local sports team, this is the place to go.
It is. The local support, obviously, a very, very big part of it. They've got Mustang stuff up here. I've seen OU, OSU stuff up here. There's obviously the Thunder, which we were just talking about. There is a lot to love here at Sword and Stone Apparel, and it's in a great spot right here in kind of this Castle Rock Lane area. I don't actually know. What is the official name of this shopping center?
South Castle Rock Event Center. Castle Rock.
Is it Castle
Rock Lane Event Center, I think.
I think it's a lot.
I come here all the time. I never read the sign.
Yeah, you at home can try to figure out how to say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, we're figuring it out again. We're figuring it out.
If you look up Sword and Stone, it'll get you here.
There you go.
That'll work.
And I do also have to shout out one more guest we're having on today's show before we do some more sponsorship stuff. Tre Allison of Talking with Tre Sports Broadcast is joining us on this episode. Tre, how are you today, brother? Oh, I don't think I can hear him. Hold on.
Nope.
Let's make sure.
Which side's muted?
I can see him. I just can't hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a very soft-spoken guy, but not this soft-spoken.
That usually happens to us, doesn't it? Well, we'll keep working on that one. We'll let him
We'll get to
figured
him
out.
in just a second.
I can see him right there.
Yeah, he's right there. I mean, I'm looking forward to actually seeing his reactions to some of the things I say.
If I try this. Tre, will you keep talking, see if we can hear you at any point? No, I can't hear him at all. Let me try. If I try this.
Yeah, while we're doing, I noticed there's y'all can't see it, but there's a Beetlejuice sign right there in my field of view. I like how there's only 2 on there, so if you say it 3 times, he shows up. So I'm glad there's only 2.
Well, he's usually lingering in the store somewhere because my sister is a huge Beetlejuice enthusiast. Probably the biggest in the state.
Great movie.
It's great.
Especially with Michael Keaton.
Oh yeah.
What y'all think? I guess we're getting off topic here to start things off. What y'all think of Beetlejuice 2, by the way?
I have not seen it.
I thought it was good, but it was kind of sporadic, and it's hard to do a good sequel. They did a good job, but that first one is just
it's a classic.
It's perfect.
It is. I've seen both.
They're running out of ideas, so they're just remaking old movies.
Hey, this show is put on in part by Ship It Sooner, Cuts by Des, Twisted Scissors, and the food was furnished by Marco's Pizza right up the road. So thanks to all of those. If you stop by here, you can find some discounts that we're giving out for everybody with these businesses, Ship It Sooner and Marco's Pizza especially. Marco's is at 135 West Highway 152 here in Mustang. Got to call 405-673-6776 for Marco's. Ask about their buy one, get one pizza deal every Tuesday. It's a great thing. And Ship It Sooner, I did a Facebook Live tour there earlier today. Can't say enough about them. 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. Your local shipping experts. And again, with the private mailboxes, they've got plenty of discounts and specials for that as well. And we'll talk about the salon a little bit later on because we'll get an interview to play for that one. But All right, so what do we want to talk about? Actually, sports first. What are we thinking here? Are we thinking college? Are we thinking NBA? How do we want to go here?
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off and talk about the NBA because I know we're all soft and sore about what's transpired the last week.
Well,
there was definitely some angry text messages I sent out to some friends of mine.
Yeah.
well, okay. So let's say you were there at all the home games.
Correct.
We'll start there. What was just that environment like for you guys being out there?
So, never been to a playoff game until this year. Going to every Thunder home playoff game, even from the first round, it's just an electric environment. And as I said last time I was here, I've lived all over the world and seeing crowds of all sizes. This is truly a special place for the fans here, and they come out. The Thunder are everything, and that was apparent every single game. Even when the wind was bad, there was lines everywhere to come out and show support, to march to the stadium together, to hang out with Rumble. Everything up until game time was just magnetic.
How early on did they start all those? By the way, all those celebrations.
So the pregame celebration is 3.5 hours before game time, and it goes up until 30 minutes before game time. So 30 minutes prior to the game, they start breaking down the pregame celebration and transition over to the stadium.
Okay, so then my follow-up question is, how did you get started with that? How did y'all get started bringing that stuff out there and being part of the festivities?
So when we got this whole idea going last year for the mobile basketball trailer, we reached out to the Thunder fan event coordinator, and he received our email and then reached out to us in January and said, because we're pretty confident that the Thunder were going to make the playoffs. So
it was a pretty good indicator at that point in time.
We started game planning for the game one of round one, and then it was kind of learn as you go, but we have a great partnership now, and they're looking to include us next year and for additional watch parties at Fassler Hall and stuff like that. So it's definitely a great relationship that's helped us, and I'm busy all the time now, so it's really helped our small business grow as well.
Nice, that's awesome.
It's not a bad problem to have, being busy.
It's not.
Yeah, that's a bright future is what it sounds like in that.
I hope so. I hope it keeps being bright.
So are the Thunder fans that are going out to those, are they better shots than you would expect, about what you'd expect? Or?
No, they're not good. They should just watch the game. There is probably one person a night who actually shoots well. And then the others, this is recreational at best.
I guess there's a reason they're not on the floor, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a reason they're not on the floor. With the 50-year-old man with the beard guts, probably not going to do a whole lot on the NBA basketball court.
I mean, you're right. Well, then, so if they're not supposed to be on the court, do they have a lot of opinions on what goes on the court? Do you hear a lot of stuff from them?
Oh, yeah, it's very colorful language the entire time.
Do you hear anything you can repeat on air?
Specifically, the Lakers series, going back in the middle of that, there was a lot of
Tre just kind of waved us off.
Not much I can repeat now, but
there's not a lot.
A lot of flames being thrown at LeBron and crew, but
yeah, I've been to some of those playoff games. There's some fun 4-letter words that get thrown around all the time.
Marcus Smart and Austin Reeves, they had passes, but they still wear the Laker uniform, so they still had.
That's the thing, is like they're OU and OU's finest, OSU and OU's finest, and. Yeah, they get a pass. We cheer for them, but we want the Lakers to still lose.
We want them to make their shot, but only when they're down 20.
Exactly. Yeah. It's kind of like I don't remember what the team was, but it was like the Chris Paul thing. Mike Breen did the whole bang, and now they're down by 42. So that's what we like.
That was the Pelicans.
That was the Pelicans. There we go.
They're always down that much.
Well, what were your thoughts about what went on during that? Let's talk about the final game first, Game 7.
It just, if I go back to game one, that if that was officiated correctly, we're not even there and talking about that game. But Game 7, it went about like you would expect. It's just, everybody's do or die, and their shots were going in. I mean, when you're making every shot that you shoot behind the arc in the fourth quarter,
It definitely seemed that way.
doesn't help us even at home. So that hurt a lot.
Yeah. I watched that one. That was kind of the game where it's like, okay, San Antonio's taking shots that shouldn't go in, and then they would go in, and that's when I kind of saw, okay, the writing's on the wall here.
Mm-hmm.
When a team is knocking down highly contested shots, just kind of thrown up from the side, and they're making them, okay, it's probably not going to go well.
Yeah, and really they were doing really well leading up to this point. The Cornette block on Hartenstein really changed the momentum of that last 6 minutes or so. That is what really flipped the tide, because they were within 4, I believe, at the time of that block.
Yep,
and had he dunked that might have changed some things.
And 5 fouls on Wemby.
Yep. And I don't understand that, because I was always taught if somebody's one foul from going out, go at him. So, and they just didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I was ready to armchair point guard this thing the whole time with you.
I mean,
we're all agreeing on the same thing.
Personally, I'm not saying that I'm the greatest athlete out there, but I can go out there and probably draw a foul.
Yeah.
Worst case, I do a Shea and jump into him and see if I can draw an offensive foul.
Let's not even call it a Shea. Let's just call it a regular basketball play that everybody does. Oh. So that's
well,
the
last one he did was pretty egregious.
It's part of my argument as well.
Well, that's been part of our arguments throughout this whole thing. Trey, I think
Trey,
I might have heard you there.
What?
Oh,
there he is. We figured it out.
Okay.
All right, finally. Hey, we can hear you, Trey. All right, you are actually on the other side of this. He's a San Antonio fan.
I'm gone.
No. I'm a Luka fan.
He's a Laker.
You are not a Laker fan. You're a Luka fan. Stop
He's a Luka Lakers fan, but he was cheering for San Antonio, correct?
Every San Antonio fan is a closet Laker fan anyway, so that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right, so Trey, your opinions on Western Conference Finals Game 7. What went right for the Spurs? What went wrong for the Thunder?
The Thunder just weren't making their shots. Chet Holmgren, it was horrible, and Chet Holmgren's bad. He has to get in the weight room. Shea put his body on the line. The others didn't show up. The Spurs, I mean, do or die for them. They popped off.
They did. I mean, they came out to play, and the thing I always see is, Wemby had a certain hatred in his eyes when he looked at the Thunder.
He had malice in his eyes.
That just wasn't there in Game 1 of the Finals, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But you mentioned, we'll just talk about him next, you mentioned Chet Holmgren. Obviously, 4 points in that game.
Yeah.
Not many shot attempts. What was it? What was
2 attempts?
2 attempts? Yeah.
One of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just obviously it's not going to cut it. So was he really scared of Wemby? Was that solely it, or do you think there was something else he was seeing on the court that kind of dissuaded his score?
He was seeing a 7'6" monster. That's what he was saying.
No, he was scared. He was scared.
He lost the mental battle before the series started. That's what.
Yeah, he was scared 100%. He didn't go at him as much on defense. He wasn't, but on offense, he definitely was.
So you all agree on that point?
Oh, he was a no-show.
If Chet took more shots, y'all would win in that game.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Well, so here's my thing with it is, especially with Chet, is I would rather him go 1 for 30 than 1 for 2. At least you tried. You did everything you could, because I mean, very rarely are you going 1 for 30. Very rarely are you going 30 for 30. So put shots up. I don't care, make or miss. Just put them up.
My problem.
I'd rather you go down swinging.
My problem with Chet is he kept driving to the basket, seeing Wemby, and changing course.
They all
quit. Just go at him. Who cares if you get your shot blocked? Go put a hurt in his chest, and then the 5th time he's going to think about it a little more. But whenever you all keep deviating and cutting back out for a worse shot, that's why we didn't make shots.
Well, and that was also part of the thing that I had a problem with. They kept on allowing Wemby to play free safety. Get him out of there if you're going to drive and kick, or go right at him, try to draw fouls, try to get him in foul trouble, and get him out of there if you're really that nervous about going in the paint.
That is how you go at big men, right? Is to go right at their chest, to force them to take those fouls.
Well, Tre will appreciate this, but I really wish that one of them would have pulled a Kobe and just ran right through him one play.
I said it
Draw the foul.
Every single game.
Just run right through him.
Somebody's gonna give him welcome to the finals, Western Conference. Yeah. Nobody did.
Guy weighs as much as I do at 7'5". It's I would have ran through him and took a foul. That's just me though.
Again, that kind of it will play into when we talk about the finals game one, because there's a big parallel there in the way the Knicks approached him versus the way the Thunder did. But I saw one big, and it's probably the one everybody has seen floating around on social media, where Chet gets the ball on the wing, he thinks about it, maybe dribbles twice, and then passes it away. And that was kind of the story of Game 7. If you said if he takes more shot, they win. Tre said if he takes more shots, they win. What do you think is really the difference there of just taking the shot? How does that impact a game when you're in a big Game 7 like that?
So sorry.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tre.
Jada was out. Mitchell was out. McCain.
They won 2 games without him.
McCain was the only person I think, in my opinion, who was making a big difference off the bench, along as the Asian Duke Dentist, Jalen Williams. I think Chet has a big presence. Shea said it himself. We need Chet. He said it in interviews. I think Chet is one of the. Not I think he is. I mean, Pressey paid him so much money. Chet is one of those superstars of the team. Chet has to show up.
Yeah, he paid him $100 million per every shot.
Is that real?
So Chet, I think if he went at Wemby more in the paint, driving against Wemby, I mean, you're 7'1", dude. I mean, go at him.
And he played like he was 6'1".
I agree.
7'5".
I agree with you. Especially when they have that double big lineup, Wemby wants to guard Chet. He does.
Yeah.
He wants all the smoke.
He wants all the smoke. But who dominated the offensive glass for us? Isaiah Hartenstein. Chet, throw up your bad shot. Isaiah will clean it up. That could have been the whole series. It could have been the whole series because Wemby wants that matchup because he hates Chet. I mean, they said it. He does. Let's not sugarcoat it. He does, and he wants to embarrass him.
Yeah, ever since that 19U game.
Yeah. So if that's what it's going to be, let Isaiah clean it up, and then every shot that Chet got off, to your point, even if he went 1 of 30, those aren't really shots; those are passes to Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, I mean, I could have dealt with that. I can deal with 1 for 30 a lot more than I can deal with 1 for 2.
Yep.
I mean, your shot percentage, quote unquote, is better, but I would rather you go down swinging.
Right, and let's kind of go into the next facet of that game plan. Because Chet isn't there, because they're essentially playing 4-on-5, the Thunder, it results, and again, because of the injuries, it resulted in Shea trying to drive through 2 defenders more. There were a lot more turnovers. There's a lot more risky moves to the bucket where he loses the dribble, gets it picked, and now he's throwing up poor shots. No, it impacted the entire team's play.
You could tell 8 minutes left in that fourth quarter, Shea was just exhausted. Like, he was doing everything out there he could to try to win that game. He was exhausted.
Yeah,
they even said it on air. They was like, Shea needs some help. Like, he's doing everything himself. And then the thing I thought was weird was, why didn't the world that Jada play Game 6 and then he not play Game 7? Like,
I think they figured out he shouldn't have played Game 6. Like, it was an experiment that didn't go well. And then
he played 10 minutes, I think.
He was in they had him on a clock of 3 minutes at a time, and they just weren't good minutes. And he was getting the Spurs were blowing past him on defense. So even if he could catch up to somebody, he risked re-injuring his hamstring and making it worse anyway. So
I think that was he was trying to see what he could do. And
yep, it was a chess move that didn't work out, and it wouldn't have done anything in Game 7 unless he just posted up at the 3-point line and didn't move. I mean, that doesn't help anybody on defense. So
yeah, it wouldn't have been there. It's unfortunate, but part of getting a finals victory is being healthy. And hey, it just
Yep.
went this year. It's tough to go back to back.
It's tough to go back to back for one, and this time we were on the wrong end of an injury.
Yeah.
So
One Spurs player I want to talk about because he was also in the headlines plenty of times, Stephon Castle, the rookie.
he's not allowed to play physical, by the way. I just thought I'd let y'all know that.
Now, he had his real highlight moments, I thought, in the Western Conference Finals. Legitimately, watching him play basketball, I was impressed. Trey, I was impressed at the rookies game. But, yeah, that the media presence, the quotes, the off-the-court stuff, does it make him less likable? Do you care? I know you were on San Antonio's side. Do you care about that, Trey? Like, let's talk about Stephon Castle and his influence in that game, and we'll start with you, Trey.
I think Stephon Castle has a big influence. He's known in the influencer world off the court. He does have a good influence. But on the court, I did not think he was like that, bro. Like I knew he was good, but when I saw he dunked over Harden, I was like, oh my god.
Oh, he didn't dunk on me. He baptized hard.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I got off my seat whenever he got that.
He's an athletic dude.
He's the game 7. Let's not forget about Vassell, who blocked Chet and got right in his face.
Mm-hmm.
So that probably intimidated Chet.
Game 6. Any other game, that's a technical foul on everyone.
Or that was game 6, yeah.
But I guess game 6, there was no fouls called on the Spurs, so that's all good.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I could not believe watching that he wasn't called for anything.
I've been saying it since game 6. It's go Thugs go. It's not Spurs anymore.
And
that's what they are.
then to close it out, I believe it was Jalen Williams guarding Wemby almost 3 straight possessions or 3 out of 5 or something like that. Doesn't even touch him, gets 3 foul calls. That was ridiculous. I was like, where is this foul that y'all are talking about?
Yeah.
And then they're allowed to just play prison ball on the Thunder. Mm-hmm. So I didn't understand.
It's because
between that
I have a conspiracy theory about it.
Well, yeah.
Let's hear it. What's the conspiracy?
So, the conspiracy theory I've had is since the playoffs even started, we knew this matchup was going to happen. Spurs Thunder, right? The writing was on the wall. They were going to play each other. This social media podcaster campaign to call out, oh, I can't even watch this brand of basketball. Shea just falls on the ground, blah, 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 blah. That influenced the NBA to change the way they officiated the game, not just for the Thunder, but for the Spurs, too. It was a poorly officiated series. There was like 2 games that were pretty well officiated.
I believe the game 2 was 33 free throws apiece.
Yeah. Game 2, and I think 4 was really, or 3, one of those. Either way. But, no, I think that social media campaign that everybody went on to come after Shea and the NBA and Tony, pick your referee. Tony Brothers is a Thunder enthusiast, I guess. So is Scott. So is Scott Foster. So is everyone else that wears stripes. But that, if you think that didn't influence the game, it did. Just the same way those referees, they don't go at halftime and get a call from New York to be like, hey, what are y'all doing out there? Y'all need to clean this up. And then sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But the influence is there, and it affected that series. Is that the reason we lost? No, we lost a key player who was injured, and it probably still would have been the same result. But it definitely doesn't make the fans on either side happy with that series.
No, that is a pretty important conversation we do have to have. I mean, Adam Silver and his tenure as commissioner is it's iffy.
All
sometimes.
I'll say is I miss David Stern.
Terrible.
Well, and he loves. His whole thing is he hates back-to-back champions. There is no dynasty. He doesn't want one. So if he
last back-to-back.
he's
was
outright
Warriors.
He's outright said
I don't
that,
like that.
since the
I
Warriors.
don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
He got Luka traded. I don't like that.
See, if this was David Stern, that wouldn't have happened because of what he did with Chris Paul and Kobe.
That's true.
Trey's got some thoughts on that one, I think, too. Or maybe we've just brought up some bad memories.
I mean, all right, Adam Silver, I thought it was weird. I mean, first,
he looks like an alien.
I don't want to flame him, but he's just weird. The whole conspiracy thing. I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. I mean, in the Timberwolves series, I was rooting for Ant because I'm an Ant guy.
Yeah,
same.
And
so
I think that they pushed this series out here for views. I think Adam Silver has made basketball so unwatchable to where it's just no like. I mean, honest. I used to when Luka was in Dallas. I used to watch every regular season game. Now I don't watch it no more. It's just when Luka was traded, it took the love out of me to just watch it. Like, I watched basketball like when it came to Mavericks and stuff like that. I watch almost every game, but now I don't because I just don't like the way Adam Silver has officiated the league, and plus some of the league games are so unwatchable. Like you got to find it on illegal streaming websites, and so I just think like
those websites don't exist. Those we don't condone those websites. No, what websites?
Yeah, you got to have 18 subscriptions to watch NBA basketball these days.
Even with League Pass that I buy on Black Friday every year for half price, some of them are only on DraftKings. Then you got to buy that game, one game. No, you're right.
Well,
you think you have it, you don't.
And here's the thing: is with League Pass, I bought it a few years ago because they weren't nationally televising Thunder games. I'm in Yukon, and I try to turn on the Thunder game because at the time they weren't that good. They were tanking for picks. And it says regional blackout. We can't view. I was like, you are literally making it to where home fans cannot watch these games because they weren't even on local TV and they're not on League Pass, so I can't even watch the Thunder play. The only time I was able to was whenever I lived in Dallas for 2 years and I had them on League Pass.
You got to go to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Fellas, they're
pricing everybody out.
I feel like we've opened up a whole different can of worms here.
I could go for hours on this.
We've begun a whole different conversation that we're going to come back to in segment number 2, where we talk about Game 1 of the finals as well as this stuff we've kind of been hinting at. Luke Young, Blake Vance, Tyler Nichols, and Tre Allison all on this show. It's a special 2-hour edition of the Game Plan. We're live at Sword and Stone Apparel. By the way, they also have a second business right out of the same location, Castle Event Rentals. For Sword and Stone, you want to call 405-806-5278. But for Castle Event Rentals, call 405-806-5444. Both great locally owned businesses. And right next door, Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez, 2 locally owned salon and, obviously barber services that do a great job, by the way. Super awesome ladies. We're going to hear an interview from them in just a second, but they service everybody, and Cuts by Dez specializes in men's cutting. As someone who had very long hair at one point, Tre, I had very long hair at one point. Getting the right barber for your hair is extremely important. So we'll turn it over to that interview that Blake caught with them, and thanks again to everybody who's helping make this possible. Marco's, Ship It Sooner, and obviously everybody here, Hoop OKC, Sword and Stone. We couldn't do this show without them. So let's go to the interview, and then we'll go to a commercial break right here on this episode of The Game Plan.
All right, this is Blake Vance with the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We're here at Twisted Scissors here with Cuts by Dez. If you don't mind, we just want to ask you a few quick questions. Where are y'all located?
We're located in Mustang, 104 South Castle Rock Lane.
Awesome. And just give the people a little synopsis of kind of the services you offer and all that good stuff.
Well, we're a hair salon, and I do men's hair inside of the women's salon. So women's haircuts, hair color, perms, styling, shampoos, and then I do men's haircuts and beard trims.
Perfect. And can we just get a little bit about how to get in contact with everybody?
Yeah, the best way to reach all of us would be calling the shop phone number at 405-589-8186.
What about you specifically?
For me, it's 405-328-3369. We're an appointment-based salon, so it's best to call and make appointments first.
Perfect. And just a little something fun. The Thunder just got eliminated, so who's your pick for the finals?
Definitely not the Spurs.
Not the Spurs?
No.
All right, so we're going Knicks. How many games?
Let's do Knicks, maybe 5 games.
Knicks in 5. You heard it here first. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and we'll get this ongoing.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today. Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves, where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift cards, and more. Locally owned and operated. Thunder up. Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop. Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. Tired of getting gouged by overpriced apartment or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes. It even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the essential laundry center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people, and we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law and enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
We're back on segment number 2 here in the game plan, live from Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang. Great locally owned business in a great area of Oklahoma. Mustang is awesome. We love coming back here. It's filled with great local businesses and friendly people to the brim. Everyone from obviously everybody here at Sword and Stone, Castle Events, to next door at Cuts by Des and Twisted Scissorz, over to Ship It Sooner and Marco's Pizza, who help us put on this show. I mean, it's great people all around. I do love this area of Oklahoma, and I know you guys get to call it basically home now.
I do. Yeah, I live next town over in Tuttle, and I come over to Mustang all the time because my wife or my mom and sister, this is their store, so I'm here all the time.
Yeah, it's a great store, by the way. Coming through Sword and Stone Apparel, you'll see we're kind of in the lobby area. Behind us, this side, you've got shirts. It's all handmade. Great for men and kids both. They've got something for the adults and the children. Back on that side behind the camera, there's a lot of local stuff. Mustang, Broncos, OKC. There's Sooner stuff on this side and throws. And back behind us, there's 3D printed stuff and woodworking and tools and things that make great gifts for dad. So it's a great locally owned business. You'll want to stop by here yourself, and we're going to tell you plenty more about them in coming segments. But Sword and Stone is at 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang. Go to swordandstoneok.com, and you can go to the website that way. That is on our Facebook Live. In fact, everybody that's helping make this possible is tagged on Facebook. So you can find their social medias that way. And thanks again to everybody who's helping us do this for sponsoring. But Blake, before we kick off this conversation, tomorrow we actually have another big show. That's back in Bethany at Aloha Shave Ice. I've got a SCU alum now coming on for an interview, and she's a pretty big star. The National Player of the Year, as well as a record holder at Southwestern Christian University. She's going to be joining us for an exclusive interview. We invite everyone to tune in. All right, that's my quick plug. Now we can get back to the basketball talk. Guys, Game 1 of the finals was yesterday. The Knicks did go on and win it. It opens up the rest versus rust discussion one more time, but let's ask y'all first, what do you think led the Knicks to the Game 1 victory?
Jalen Brunson was limping, and
yeah, that happened real early with the
think
knee injury.
I feel like
Honestly,
I feel like Jalen Brunson's always limping though, and that just
That's probably fair.
Last year too.
That's fair.
He's limping in the playoffs, and he just keeps grinding. He's gonna go back. Get a little massage, come back, drop 10 points, go back, get a massage. That's just his game.
I mean his dad was a tough dude too.
Yeah.
I mean
But yeah,
that was nuts.
Brunson. I mean,
yeah,
last year's clutch player of the year. You can't let him get close in the fourth quarter. He's just his footwork. He's going to wear you out.
Trey, did you get to watch any of Game 1?
Yes, I watched game 1, and honestly, I think the Spurs were getting too high up in the first half, and then the Knicks took advantage. One thing I saw that the Knicks did is they really took advantage when Wemby was out, and then I think the one thing I saw, because I missed some parts of the game, I was on a run, and I checked my phone. I was like, oh shoot, the game's close. I think the Knicks were making their shots more. But the Knicks, one thing I noticed about the Knicks is they play with a fast tempo, like a fast pace.
Yeah, they do.
And
Mike Brown special.
That's what makes them so unstoppable. Like, talk about guys like we have Landry Shamet. Like, I didn't know Landry Shamet was this good until he was on the Knicks. Landry Shamet was
you must have not watched much of him then.
Anunoby, he was always good, but. I mean,
yeah,
I think the Knicks, they took more shots at Wemby, and then for me, honestly, I think Karl-Anthony Towns is a better matchup for Wemby because he's gonna not be scared of him. And he had he had a great game on the boards last night. So
yeah, and Wemby was 2 for 12 whenever Cat was his primary defender.
Mm-hmm.
So to give the people an update, I do have the box scores in front of me. Karl-Anthony Towns dropped 18 points and 12 rebounds. Obviously, the big scorer is Brunson with 30 and 3, dropped a 30-piece. Anunoby had 17. Hart had 15 rebounds as well on him. And, yeah, the San Antonio Spurs just couldn't keep up that way. Their high scorer was Wembanyama, who dropped 26. By no means a bad scoring night, but it just wasn't maybe what he was expecting. He still had the double-double, right? But
yeah, and I mean, I think that that definitely played a part in that victory, because there is no world, and I could go on. I've done this before. I could go on for hours about how a dude a foot shorter than you should not be out rebounding you.
You actually have done that already.
I went on. It was about a minute, but I could go on for hours because I think Wemby had 12, if I'm not mistaken.
Rebounds, I believe so.
26 and 12.
Yes.
But yeah, Josh Hart had 15. He's about a foot shorter than Wemby, so that should never happen.
Tyler, did you get to watch game one?
I watched parts of it, but I've been on a freeze a little bit, but because of how last series ended. But I did watch an extended highlight reel. But what I've noticed, and it transpired last night, like you said, the Knicks play fast. They have to, because the Spurs want to play in the half court, and outside of live ball turnovers, they want to go slow. If they don't get a live ball turnover, they play slow, and it's to let Wemby get his feet set. If the Knicks play fast, like you said, and they get more possessions, and the score's in the 120s to the 130s, they're going to win the game. They're just going to win the game, and they make their shots. But going fast is the key to their success, and offensive rebounds don't hurt. But.
Well, let's talk about the rest versus rust discussion, because I didn't get to watch it. We were in Shawnee for some baseball.
I only got the highlights this morning.
We didn't get to watch. But playing fast and having that be your game plan, you would think that means that rest becomes that much more important. And normally there's something to be said for taking time off versus not taking time off. What do you think? Do you think the time off has really benefited the Knicks, or do you think it's yet to be determined?
I think it's yet to be determined. It'd be, obviously it'd have been great if the Western Conference team had more than 4 days off, but having 4 days off between Game 7 and Game 1 is a pretty good rest. So,
I mean, it's not like it's not like they played Game 7 OKC, had 1 day off, and then went.
Yeah,
Game
it's
1.
a better rest than they're going to get the rest.
It's
of the
basically
series.
a week off. I mean,
Wemby's going to get tired though, and if the Spurs can manage his rest, then they'll probably keep it to it'll go in the late games. If he gets tired next game and looks sluggish, I think they're cooked, because he is the engine that makes them go. Without them, they're a 6th seed that makes the playoffs. He is everything. So,
well,
Castle's good and all
that.
that.
The Knicks have won 12 straight.
Yep.
So they dropped that one against Atlanta, and they've reeled off 12 straight. So that's I believe I heard the second longest win streak in the playoff history.
Mm-hmm.
Trey, your thoughts on the Knicks getting hot in Game 1 after their long rest?
I think the Knicks did the same thing against the Cavs. I was at the funny story about the Cavs game. I just walked out of a young adult event for church, and I was like, the Knicks are losing by like 20. I was like, dang, I was with my friend. We go to Chipotle, we order our food. It was tied up. I was like, what? It's tied up? Next thing I know, it's in overtime. The Knicks just won. I was like, dang. And honestly, I think rest does have a big factor. I mean, the Knicks have been just rolling, but also you have to have this factor come in as well. Those guys have so much chemistry together, and they have experience to top the Spurs. And so, I think, and for me as an NBA fan, I've never seen something like this. But I think the only reason why the Spurs are in the finals is because of Wemby. I don't think any young team has done this before. Make the finals on their first attempt. So, I think if the Knicks can go at Wemby, tire him out real easily, the Knicks are winning this easily in 5. I got the Spurs winning 1, but
I think the Cavs did it in 07.
I agree.
With a young team. With LeBron.
Now, speaking on, Trey mentioned the experience right there. I think, to me, one of the big reasons Cat performed so well against Wemby is his experience. He's a 10-year veteran compared to Holmgren, who hadn't been in the league quite that long. He does have a wealth of experience, and he's comfortable in this situation. Cat's been pretty close to this before.
And as much as I have no love lost for Cat either, but as much as I can say that, he thinks he's phenomenal. He thinks he's the greatest player. He thinks he's the greatest big man in the league. And you need that kind of swagger.
He definitely thinks that.
You need that to go against Wemby. Chet,
Well,
Chet didn't have that.
Yeah.
nah. Well, and like also with the Knicks, if I'm not mistaken, I believe 3 of them played in college together. I think it was Bridges, Hart, and Brunson all played at Villanova together. So that definitely doesn't hurt the chemistry for them. And I live posted just to kind of bring it back with OKC just for a brief moment. I said I really wish that OKC could trade for Ant just for this series because he's the only one in the league that ain't scared of Wemby. Only one under 6'6" that ain't scared of Wemby because he tries to go at him every time.
Yep.
He tries to dunk on him almost every game.
Yeah. Ant's electric. That's why I agree. I was going for him too.
Yeah, I was like, can we just get Ant for this one series? That's all I need. Then he can go back to Minnesota.
To watch. Just everything he does is fun.
We didn't even mention Bridges right there. He only totaled 9 points, but he got on 50% shooting from the field.
Well, I mean,
couple rebounds,
he's Iron Man.
Couple assists. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. But they were plus 11 when he was on the floor.
Yeah, he plays hard. He's got those real long arms that's just hard to get past him.
He can't be trusted. That's good. He did good, but he can't be trusted in their rotation. They have to trust the other guys. Bridges is he's
very inconsistent.
He is a part-time character. He's good, but he just doesn't show up all the time.
Trey, do you agree with what Tyler's saying here?
About Brunson?
Bridges.
Oh, yeah. Bridges is like a part-time character. I mean, when I'm watching the Knicks, most of the guys I hear about is Brunson, Towns, and I think Josh Hart is kind of another big factor, too. Never hear about Bridges. Bridges, he'll have like 31 games, and he'll have like 2 points next game, and then ever since Luka exposed the Suns and Bridges that series senior in high school, never looked at him the same.
Yep.
So.
Well, I mean, Bridges is almost never going to give you a whole lot offensively. His calling card is defense, and he's just going to try to run everywhere and contest shots, try to get a couple of steals, but he's never been a consistent offensive player. That's just not who he is. He's been that way since Phoenix. He's just, I'm going to try to lock down this guy over here, and then whatever you get from me offensively, that's what you get.
But, with everybody online trying to craft a perfect roster with that one website, how important is it to have someone who's the defensive standout, who is there to get in the way of shots?
I mean, it is, but you can't be a one-trick pony nowadays. You just can't. I mean, it's like, we like for the Thunder, they have Alex Caruso, but he can knock a shot down. He can create. Like Bridges, if he were consistent with his shot or something to that effect, I don't think it would be as noticeable. But yeah, you can be an awesome defender, but you're going to be an afterthought. You need to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. He's not one of those guys that you really try to target on the offensive end. You kind of have a certain level of, I'm going to lay off him here in this corner real quick. If he happens to get the ball, I'm going to close out and make him give it up. But yeah, other than that, he will have a game or two here and there that he'll be knocking down a bunch of shots, but it's very rare.
I want to ask you now, since you've talked about not being one-dimensional, right? When do you think, if you had to guess, did the league take that step forward where a true one-dimensional player isn't going to succeed so much? Has it taken that step forward? Do you think there are players that still embody that?
Oh, there's definitely a bunch of one-trick ponies out there that all they're out there for, they don't really care what you give them offensively or defensively. They're just there to knock down threes.
I think the most current not most current example, but the most current beyond Kobe is Kawhi. When Kawhi started doing what he did with the Spurs 10, 12 years ago, people started looking for that. Somebody who could do what Kawhi did. And now we have a bunch of them. Like we have the Giannis's, we have Jaylen Browns, we have a bunch of two-way players that can. I mean, they're not all Kawhi, but they're all
obviously.
But I mean, they're in the MVP consideration. So that's what they're looking for now.
Trey, would you say that's pretty accurate?
Yeah, I was gonna say one player is Cooper Flag. I mean, he's another mini version of Kawhi, if not better. But yeah, I think there's a lot of players like that now in the league. it's just amazing. I mean, growing up, just seeing my childhood heroes in the NBA, just have reminiscences of another player now. Like, it's just amazing how the game has evolved.
Yeah, and clearly the people watching think the same, because I was just looking it up while y'all were talking. Game 1 of the finals averaged 12.97 million viewers on ABC, according to a quick Google search at least. And we know that the Western Conference Finals blew the past record out of the water in viewership. No matter what we say about the quality of basketball, what we think about the officiating crews, people are watching. So
yeah, the Western Conference Finals was for most of the nation was a hate watch. That was a Patriots in their dynasty era watch.
But is that a good thing for the league, that people are tuned in no matter how they get them?
Yeah. I mean Adam Silver will definitely take it every day of the week.
When the league soured on the Warriors, everybody still watched because it was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, like I would, especially post. I mean, I didn't like the Warriors before this, but post 2016, whenever Kevin Durant was there, I would watch him just to watch him lose. It didn't happen very often, but I watched him just to watch him lose.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why as a Celtics fan also, that's why I always wanted to play the Knicks in the playoffs. I was like, if somebody's going to beat them out, I want it to be Boston. So let's get them. I want to see it.
I'm right there with you. Knicks and Philly. If we can meet those two teams and beat them, that's what we want.
Those finals in 16, 17. I believe it was 16 and 17. I was kind of like you this series. I was like, can the Cavs and Warriors both lose, please? That's what I'm asking for.
That's true. We were talking about it at baseball yesterday. I was like, can we root for the Meteor to strike the arena and take them both?
Yeah, because I was mad about the Warriors and KD, and I don't like LeBron. So I was like, can they both lose?
How I was too.
Yep. The only reason I was happy with that outcome is because the Cavs won, and the Cavs overcame a 3-1 deficit the same way they beat the Thunder the year before, and none of it was due to LeBron. It was because Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving hit that shot, but
Kyrie did it. That's why I was like, all right, cool.
But without the block, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You didn't have to prove him right. That's good.
But I mean, there's a 4-minute stretch before that block happened in the Kyrie shot where nobody scored anything anyway. So.
All right, well, we're coming up on the end of this segment, so guys, we're going to move on from NBA past this. So if you have any closing thoughts you want to say about the finals, Western Conference, whatever, go ahead and do it now.
I was gonna, because I watched I was watching the game one highlights whenever I was getting my tire fixed, but Miles McBride knocked down a couple of really good shots last night, and he probably doesn't get a whole lot of credit on that squad with guys like Josh Hart and Anunoby and all of them, but. Yeah, one of them was a corner three that he banked in, so he missed it so bad it went in. And I just wanted to give a big shout out to McBride for that banked in three.
Story of my life anytime I try to play basketball, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, if you don't call glass, it shouldn't count. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what level.
All my closing thoughts are not great for the Spurs. I'm just mad at the Spurs and Wemby for making me root for New York, a team which I hate to my core. But that's what's happened. I dislike what happened.
Yeah, you're on Luke's side. You want both to lose.
Yes. Well, we're rooting for the Meteor.
I'm rooting for New York, and I can't believe I'm even saying that, and I'm not getting struck down right now. But
we won't make you do a go New York.
The old Boston Red Sox are looking at you saying this.
I know. But so I'm mad about that, and hopefully the Knicks do it.
Trey, any closing thoughts on the NBA?
Honestly, I don't care who wins this series. I just want to go basketball. All I know is if Luka was in the finals, I would lose my brain. So, I know. They beat the Spurs. Whew. Man.
What could have been, Trey? What could have been? All right, we're wrapping up this segment. We're about to go to commercial break. We're live from Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang, getting our amazing venue for today. Sword and Stone is out here with Hoop OKC. It's a big family-run thing out here, and it's a great time anytime we can visit. Great location right in the heart of Mustang. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane. You'll see the arcade basketball trailer parked out front. Mr. Tyler, or is there anybody shooting on it today, do you think?
Not yet. We're waiting to see if a few more people show up, but really we're just here and to talk to Luke about some sports and get the word out about this great location here with a lot of businesses in this Castle Rock Plaza is what it's called.
There we go.
Castle Rock Plaza. There you go.
So I had to do a callback.
Awesome. So now that we know what it's officially called in Castle Rock Plaza, Sword and Stone Apparel, Hoop OKC is out here as well. By the way, look into Castle Event Rentals, also run out of Sword and Stone. And Cuts by Des and Twisted Scissorz is real close by, actually right next door. And Marco's Pizza right up the road, 135 West Highway 152. Ask about their buy one, get one pizza deal every Tuesday. And for us as we go to break, last thing I want to say, Ship It Sooner, obviously a very, very big supporter of us. We can't do what we do without their support. They're also here in Mustang, right over by Walmart, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace. And, I think that's all I got to say for that quick ad read.
Maybe we'll hop out there and I'll see if I can beat my high score from last time.
Maybe. I will probably not be beating mine. Trey, we need you to drive up here to Oklahoma and shoot some arcade basketball.
Yeah, get here in about 30 minutes, and so we can all hop on.
We'll schedule the showdown next time.
Yeah. All right, we're going to break one more time here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. After this, hour number 2, and we're moving away from basketball into some other sports. Stay tuned. Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves, where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift cards, and more. Locally owned and operated, Thunder Up. Twisted Scissorz and Cuts by Des take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissorz and Cuts by Des. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month, and yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days. No trouble with shooting it. We were in and out. Make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any Orangeburg, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest colors, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100. When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
And we're back for segment number 3 and hour number 2 of the game plan with a special episode live from Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang. Okay, got my breath. All right, Sword and Stone Apparel, 108 South Castle Rock Lane out here in Mustang, Oklahoma. Make sure you call 405-806-5278. You can stop by and find these little business cards up there by the counter. Great locally owned business with a lot of handmade stuff. And actually, I thought about this in break. Do you have a favorite item inside Sword and Stone? One of the shirts they make or one of the stuff back behind us?
I do, actually. Let me see where it's at.
If it's something we can get off the shelves, we could bring it out here in front of the camera.
Well, I'll look real quick.
All right, Tyler's going to go find his
Tyler's
item
going to take
talk about.
a brief pause.
Ooh, that's a fun noise. We're going to – it's good. I got it.
That Decepticon was here.
Yeah, honestly. A little bit more about Sword and Stone and Castle Event Rentals. Again, it's at 108 South Castle Rock Lane. Call 405-806-5278 for Sword and Stone Apparel and 405-806-5444 for Castle Event Rentals. All family owned, all run out of this location, and they are tagged on Facebook as well. You can find their social medias that way. Thanks to everybody that's been tuned into the show. By the way, we're having a great time. Here on segment number 3, we're going to be talking college sports. Some Women's College World Series, Men's College World Series. It's going to be a great time, and I can actually see Tyler. He's in the back looking at it, like right above your head, grabbing stuff out.
Looking for his favorite one.
For it. And shout out Cuts by Dez and Twisted Scissorz right next door. We caught an interview with them. We'll probably play that again one more time before this show is over. And again, literally right next door, 104 South Castle Rock Lane. Both of them are in the same location. They work by appointment, so you got to give them a call. I have Cuts by Dez right in front of me. Call 405-328-3369. And, of course, thanks to Marco's Pizza up the road for furnishing the pizza we got for everybody today. They're at 135 West Highway 152. We've got these flyers that'll get you some discounts from some Marco's Pizza. I'm going to hand them off to the people here at Sword and Stone, and you and I might be taking one for ourselves if I'm being honest.
I mean, might as well.
We'll bring those to one of those summer baseball games.
There you go.
Save them for next week. And for that three-day marathon we're going to have to go on. Yeah, that's going to
be lots of pizza consumed, I think.
I think so, too. And, of course, Ship It Sooner is a big sponsor. Hoop OKC
Hopefully we get Dr. Pepper for you.
True. Hoop OKC is Tyler's business. Call 405-448-0099 to schedule Hoop OKC at your next event. Arcade basketball trailer that you can bring out to any party and have anybody shoot on. We've done it before. It's a pretty fun time.
Yeah, I might go out there and try to beat my high score after this, so we'll see what happens.
All right, Tyler's back. Looks like he's found his shirt.
Oh, there's one right there, up top.
We couldn't get that one out. My wife will kill you. This is your favorite. Is there any reason for that?
I just need everybody to know.
He said, I need everybody to know. Okay.
Well, I think it goes both ways. Kill him and them. She'll just kill everybody.
That's the amazing products and the amazing humor that you find in the products here at Sword and Stone Apparel. Tyler, thanks for going and grabbing that.
Something very humorous is having Chet on that shirt right there as he disappeared in Game 7, but go on.
It all comes back to Chet Holmgren, no show in Game 7.
I wouldn't have got up if I knew you were going to bring Chet back up. We're done with him right now.
Yeah, we're moving on to college sports. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about the baseball and the softball. I've been keeping up with the baseball a lot. Trey, I know you've been keeping up with it as well for your own podcast, Talking with Trey Sports. Have you two been able to catch any of the college softball or college baseball tournament?
I've been catching the softball mostly. I haven't been able to really keep up with the baseball.
Same.
Watching my Longhorns win, so that's all I care about.
After
with a natty today.
for baseball,
we'll see what happens.
After the Razorbacks got beat out in their regional, I stopped watching the baseball for a few days and went back to softball, and then the Lady Hogs are out. But I am rooting the other way in softball for Jason Williams' daughter,
for
Williams,
Mia.
For Mia Williams.
That's the main reason. That's the main reason I'm rooting for the Raiders. It's because of white chocolate.
White chocolate chip, they're calling her.
White chocolate chip.
That's
for real.
That's what I was told. I have a good source.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he got Jason Williams a few games ago. He got asked to leave very aggressively by the staff there. And,
most people call that an ejection.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice about it.
They let him back in.
Yeah, they let him back in eventually once they figured out who it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting so much just information right now that I just hadn't heard before. It's overload with the stories.
Yeah, Trey, what you know about white chocolate?
Who?
White chocolate, Jason Williams.
Jason Williams? Is he softball or what?
No,
he's the former NBA player
for the Kings.
Played for the Kings, Grizzlies, all them. He was a champion in 06 with the Miami Heat. Come on.
And Chris Webber days with him and the Kings.
I don't really know too much about him, to be honest. If you ask me.
You gotta watch the film.
Wait. You said with the Heat again?
Yeah, he was a champion in 06 with the Heat.
Oh, he beat the Mavericks.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
I was like 2 at that time, man.
That's about when he retired. Was about 06.
Well.
How did we get back on basketball?
Because Jason Williams came up.
His daughter is.
I mean, yes, but the point was college.
Yeah, I was asking him what he knew about Jason Williams.
Is his daughter on tech?
Yeah, she's.
Oh yeah, she's good. She walked it off in Game 1 against UCLA.
She had a home run last night.
Did she have one? I didn't get to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, Mia Williams. She hit that bomb to dead center.
Yeah.
Well, Trey is actually a Texas fan, as I think he mentioned, so we've got both sides of it here. OU fan, they're out on softball, but still on baseball, and I'll talk about that later. Let's start with softball. Okay, so Texas won Game 1.
Yep.
It was close for a little bit, I thought, and then Texas kind of pulled away in the end. If you got to watch it, tell us a little bit about how it ended up there.
They just put it on them, and I think the second inning they had a 5-run inning, Texas, and then Tech couldn't recover from that because that pitcher they had was setting them down. She threw over 130 pitches, I think, and she was still.
Oh, that's a lot.
She was still throwing 70 in the seventh.
Still 70. That's filth.
And Tech they hit a solo shot in the first, and then Mia Williams got a hold of one finally after 2 strikeouts because that girl was her first 2 strikeouts, and then she hit that one to dead center, and I don't think they scored again. 6-3, right?
It was 7-3.
7-3.
I'm going to see if I can find the box score real quick.
Yeah, I've got it recorded at the house. So I'm going to go watch it at some point over this next couple of days since we got a little bit of time off.
There's your picture. Taken Caven. 7
there
innings.
It is, yep.
3 hits, 3 runs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it.
Nuts.
That's 6 strikeouts to only 2 walks. Yeah, it's pretty efficient, I'd say.
Yeah, peak efficiency.
And the only good thing for Tech is they saved Kennedy for today, and they saved their other pitcher. She didn't pitch a lot, so
yeah,
they have a lot.
Who did they pitch yesterday? Do you remember?
They pitched Samantha Lincoln, and Kennedy came in for just over an inning.
But they saved a lot of her.
Yeah. Well, you want her for the 2 games,
Lincoln,
if they get there.
Lincoln started, and then came back in for a little bit, and she hit, but then there was another girl that came in, lefty, I think.
Oh, 55.
I can't remember.
Caitlin Terry.
Yeah, Terry. Yeah, she's a dog.
She pitched most of the game, so they could save the other 2 arms.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good strategy on their part.
Well,
save your ace for these games.
Well, that means, game 2 is tonight. This could be it. Backs against the wall for the Red Raiders. So, yeah, if they're throwing, it has to pay off in game 2, right?
Yeah, and that honestly, that's been their MO all year. They love when their backs against the wall. So
yeah, they won 2 straight last time to get to this point.
It is do or die, but that's right the way they like it. Every time they're down and out is when they
really play their best there.
Yeah, they do their best.
It's a 7 p.m. Central Time start for game number 2 of the Women's College World Series. Trey, Texas, now that they've got the game 1 win, and you're going to be facing Texas Tech's best, what do they have to do on the other side to win the championship?
I mean, honestly, you know that Texas is the better team here. I mean, let's be honest. Come on, we got Case Stewart, and then they're prettier too. So I mean,
they were.
But honestly, speaking from a real perspective, they're throwing that black girl, right?
Yeah, they are.
Kennedy,
yeah, Desirae Kennedy.
It's probably gonna be a low scoring, tough game unless we get on top of them. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I haven't been watching softball until the World Series came on, and then my team was in the regional. So,
what a life! What a life!
Keeping up with Longhorn baseball.
I don't even watch this, and now I'm watching it now. My team's in the final. That's the life to have, right there.
Yeah, keeping up with just the team. I think it will be a pretty good test tonight, but I still got my horns winning.
The, if necessary, game 3 would be tomorrow at 7, and it's all on ESPN, by the way, for those that do want to watch. We don't have anything going on tonight. We could now actually tune in finally.
Oh, I'll definitely be tuned in.
Or you could go.
I know I will.
Yeah, we could go.
Yeah, the tickets are only like $30, I think, right? Or
no
what?
Way.
Well,
I don't know. I stopped working for Ticketmaster the other day.
That's
so
fair.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, look that up. Honestly,
they're that cheap.
They're cheap.
I mean,
it's the final, so it might not be as cheap now.
I mean, is that nosebleeds?
Well, it's non.
it's
non-Oklahoma teams, so
yeah, that is true.
Maybe they're cheaper for that reason, but
because I doubt it's cheaper for the level of competition. Like it's number 1 Texas, number 3 Tech, so it's definitely not the competition.
Yeah.
Nebraska and Arkansas was big. Yeah.
Yeah, that was huge.
Do we know? You might look up viewership numbers while you're there, like attendance. While we're looking at that, we'll let him find that.
Whenever it was the semifinal, they were the seats were not very full, but I mean it's because Oklahoma's not there. But
Nebraska, Arkansas, because my son and my mom went to that game.
Yeah, how'd that one?
Well, it didn't go well for the Hawks.
Well, yeah.
They lost in the extras, but that was the highest attendance that stadium's ever seen at Devon Park.
Wow.
That game.
Everybody was there for ball.
I don't know if it was surpassed later, but
it might have. Who knows? But
if you want to look that up,
they were there for who?
I'm working on probably Jordy Ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she played for Nebraska.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think I didn't get to watch that game, but I watched a little bit of their Alabama game right after that. Unfortunately, they did lose that one, but it's like, yeah, even I knew, not having been able to watch any of it, that Jordy Ball was coming back to Oklahoma, and it was a big deal.
Yeah, everybody wanted to see her.
Her husband was in the stands being wild too.
Yeah, no, it threw me off because I saw the name change on the back of the jersey, and I was like, wait, who is that? And then I saw 90. I was like, all right, that's Jordy. So I was pulling for Nebraska a little bit.
No, that actually reminds me. There was one player that just finished and then announced she was playing pregnant.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Have you heard about that?
I did not.
Nope.
I'll see if I can find that real quick. Now we're all looking up stuff on the fly.
While I'm here, the cheap ones are $89 for the final, so it's still not terribly expensive, but
89. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Get out of here.
It's not bad for a final.
We could get out of here.
Yeah,
we all want to go watch some softball.
I mean, who's paying?
You're paying for yours. That's all I'm saying. He's got himself. I think he's.
I think he'll be okay.
All right, so here you go. I found out some of the numbers. All right, let's see.
1.5 million.
I'm looking at 1.5 million average viewers. It was the most watched non-finals through 14 games. The second most watched was UCLA Texas Tech, which had 2 million. Looks like this was. I'm trying to see if this was that Alabama game. I'm looking. It looks like it's UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out on the fly, so bear with us here.
Yeah, we don't really do the softball
I'm
viewership.
Seeing that it was Jordy was pregnant. Jordy's pregnant.
Is it Jordy?
It was.
Is what I saw.
Oh, okay. I knew some. I'd seen it, but I forgot to save it. Now I'm kind of wishing I had. Let's see. I'm still gonna look. And see if we can find it. Honestly. All right. Here's another stat for you. The Women's College World Series record has been broken. 37 total home runs. Maya Davis hit the 37th, setting the new record. Katie Stewart and Mia Williams went on to score home runs themselves, making the current total 39. And they do ask how many more home runs we're going to see before that series is over.
Which series is it? This
the
one?
Championship, yeah.
I think there'll be 3 or 4 tonight.
Probably.
Yeah.
And there's
at least
there's always a couple of home runs during one of these.
Even with this level of pitching, the stakes are too high. The pitchers they're gonna miss here and there.
Yeah. So, Nebraska versus UCLA drew 2.2 million viewers. And okay, that's just 2025.
Yep. Jordy Ball pregnant with her first child due in December 2026.
Hey, there we go, December. That's my birthday.
Still, that's impressive to play like that and to be as high level as she is.
Oh, Jordy's a monster.
I would have never imagined in a million years. Would have never guessed.
Yeah, Jordy's a monster.
Man,
she helped. She was a big part of them winning a couple of years. OU winning a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That is wild. I can't believe that.
Yeah, no one could touch any of her pitches during that run a couple of years ago.
Well, all right. So we assume there's going to be some more big flies. What do you all think that the final score is going to be from game number 2?
10-2 Texas.
10-2.
Wow. For someone who's watched so much softball, how can you go against that?
He's so confident.
No, I think there'll probably be 5 runs scored on each side.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll
probably somewhere along a 6 or 7-5.
Yeah, but
Texas is winning.
Either way,
Texas team will win.
Either way, Texas is winning.
A team from Texas will win tonight. No, but softball's so high pace. Somebody could put 8 runs up in one inning.
They definitely
so
could.
So
with 2 outs.
You never know.
OU did it 3 years ago. They put up 6 in the bottom of the ninth to win a game. Mm-hmm. So it's there's no telling.
I'm rooting for the Meteor, me personally.
Again? You're rooting for 3 meteors to strike the United States.
No, if we're lucky, we'll get them, but
you're rooting for a meteor to hit Oklahoma City. Don't forget about that.
We're in Mustang. It's fine. Maybe we shouldn't go to the game after all. All right, let's talk some baseball. Now, I got this one covered.
Yeah,
Oklahoma baseball has moved on to the Super Regionals in a stunning upset win versus Georgia Tech. Yeah. If you didn't watch that game, you missed out. There were storylines. There were hype defense plays, hype offense. It was a series. And actually, Oklahoma this year, and I'll just catch you up to speed, they're a team that was really good at home but kind of struggled on the road and in neutral sites. They hung around top teams, couldn't overcome top teams. Their best performances were at the very beginning of the year. Then they'd get, a 1-2 loss versus this ranked team and swept by Texas and a 1-2 loss versus that ranked team. Coming up to Georgia Tech, it looked like it was going to be the same way because they dropped game number 1 in the winners bracket to head down to losers. But they took care of business against the Citadel. And they got back to Georgia Tech. They won the losers match to force the game 3. And then they went up 3-0 in the first, gave it all back and then some, went down through the middle innings, and come back at about the 6th, 7th through the end of the game. OU storms back, chips a little bit here, 2 here, 1 here, 2 here, to the end of the game to tie it, send it to extras. Then they hold off Georgia Tech one more time, and then we have a Dayton Taki walk-off 450-foot bomb dead center over everything to send OU to Super Regionals.
That's good. That's good drama.
Yeah, it had drama in spades. And Trey, I'm gonna assume you weren't watching OU baseball through the playoffs there. Let me tell you this: the guy who hit the walk-off home run fouled a baseball hard into the privates, we'll say, and the camera panned to Georgia Tech's first baseman laughing in his glove. And I said this on our broadcast yesterday. Objectively a funny thing to have happen because every baseball player knows that pain. Trey, you and I know that pain.
It has happened. If you play baseball long enough, it will happen.
You and I both know that pain. But after he hits the home run, because same guy hits the home run, it pans back to the first baseman. Now he's on his knees crying, in what a lot of people online are calling sweet, sweet karma.
Yeah, the internet's undefeated, so you will get your karma.
Tre, do you think that is karma at work? Do you think this Georgia Tech kid deserve that?
Honestly, it's hard to say because 400.
I'm actually underselling it, by the way. I'm pretty sure it went 456. I was underselling it.
That's a long way. Let's just say that.
I don't think he deserved it because if I was playing first and saw the guy and get hit right there, and I laughed about it, I don't think the karmic reaction is that I lose my season because I laughed at somebody who got a foul ball off the private area.
Again, I think objectively funny. As a baseball player, you can't help but you go with the "ooh, that hurts," and then he's okay, and they're like, "Okay, now it's funny."
All right, now it's funny.
Oh man, what a game that was!
Turned from one guy on his knees crying to another guy.
Oh, what a game that was! But hey, OU baseball is going on to the Super Regionals, and here's what's fun: it's an old Big 12 matchup. It's OU Kansas up in Kansas. That'll be a fun one. Kansas ranked number 15. They
up
escaped
in Lawrence.
Yep, they escaped the Lawrence Regional. Now they host Supers. It'll be the best of 3. Your other Super Regional matchups: Alabama, St. John. Tre's Longhorns take on Oregon. Georgia has Mississippi State. Auburn has Ole Miss. UNC has USC. Troy made it out, as did Little Rock.
Hey, Troy.
Troy and Little Rock both advanced.
Dark horse Troy.
Troy hosts, and West Virginia has Cal Poly. What a lineup of supers right there. Who would have guessed Troy and Little Rock would be facing each
those
other?
are my 2 dark horses. Whoever wins that one.
Right, yeah. You thought Troy was going to beat Florida, and also that Little Rock was going to beat Southern Miss.
I did.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's on record. I wait till I get all the information before I make my picks.
Well, me personally, I know speaking for the Oklahoma Sooners, I actually do think OU will win this game and make it to Omaha. Kansas is a really good team, but OU is riding a different kind of hot right now. They're on a different kind of high. I think this could have been the sign that they finally got over the hurdle that they weren't able to in the regular season. They had good pitching performances, especially there late in the game, holding off Georgia Tech to maintain that tie game. They had good offensive performances. They've got a lot of players now who are hitting the home run at an astounding rate. But to me, maybe more so than that, they're doing their jobs in the field. They're not leaving runners stranded either, but there weren't a lot of errors in the Georgia Tech series. I think there was maybe one in Game 3 on OU. And they just didn't leave people on. If they got them on, they brought them home, chipping away a little bit here, a little bit there. I think that bodes really well for Oklahoma, and despite still being on the road, I wouldn't put it past the Sooners to stun Kansas in Supers.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them at all, and I've said for many times that Kansas is more of a basketball school, so would not surprise me whatsoever if OU ends up winning that one.
OU's a football school.
Yep.
Like we can't use that.
Well, OU's been to the championship a lot more recently than Kansas.
The Kansas they played good in their regional because I watched part of it against the Hogs, but that's a tough place to play, Lawrence. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing that would concern me is hopefully the Sooner fans show up because that place is they're not a fun team to play either.
It's a lot closer than some of the other trips they've made this year. I mean, OU has experience playing in tough environments. They went down to LSU this year. That's a really tough environment.
About the same as Dallas.
Yeah.
In terms of distance.
So, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past the Sooners. But, Tre, let's talk about Texas. Number 6, UT, hosting number 11, Oregon. What are your thoughts on that Supers matchup?
Well, Oregon has always been one of my second favorite teams growing up because of their uniforms. But watch my horns. Crush these sorry teams in the Austin Regional.
I mean, he's not wrong. They played Holy Cross, UCSB, and Tarleton State. He's not wrong.
I think Texas has it all under control. We'll win this series in 2.
You said they're gonna win it in 2.
Yeah.
Just like tonight.
We have work. We're going to Omaha, so I think our work cut out for us until we get to Omaha.
Tre's very objective, by the way.
I love the way Tre
do.
explains things, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm happy. So.
They got good uniforms, but we're going to demolish them. That's
And what I am happy
They can
about
have the
is
uniforms,
that
we can have the
A&M
dubs.
lost.
What'd you say, Tre?
I am happy that A&M lost.
Everybody is.
I don't think there's a single person in Oklahoma that does not like that.
That was the regional
Hey,
that
y'all
USC
hate A&M
won.
too?
I can't stand A&M.
I don't, Tre. I don't like
man.
any Texas schools.
Nope.
We just get the ooh.
Nope. Same.
I only like Tech because they gave us Baker and Kyler.
True, that's about the only reason.
That's the only reason I like them.
No, Oklahoma State was also playing. They were in the Tuscaloosa regional with Alabama. They honestly had their chances too, but they just couldn't get it in that championship game. They lost 9-7 versus the Alabama Crimson Tide. So they had their chances, couldn't get it done. Alabama plays St. John now. If O State had won, draw St. John. St. John's playing well, but I mean, I don't know. I think that's another one where you can't count them out. But no, what's really fun is that other one on the other side, Troy Little Rock. Dude, I might watch every game from Troy. I might watch every single one to see which one gets into Omaha. That is electric. That those two teams are the ones that came out.
Those are my dark horses, whoever wins that series.
Literally beat the number 8 and the number 9s in their regions to win. That's nuts.
Dang.
It's nuts. College baseball this year is a lot of fun. If you're not watching, at least watch when it's the final 8 teams in Omaha. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, on our next segment, we're done talking about college. We're going to talk about some other sports. This is the segment where we talk about whatever we want. So if you've got pro news, this is the time. If you've got racing stuff like my brother, this is the time. If you've got local stuff, I mean, we've got news from the Mustang Broncos we could talk about. This is the time. So in this break, I want you to pull up some things y'all want to talk about, and we'll bring it back at about 2:30 p.m. This is the Game Plan, live from Sword and Stone Apparel here in Mustang. Thanks so much to Sword and Stone for allowing us to come by and hosting this show. Again, 108 South Castle Rock Lane. Call 405-806-5278. Men's apparel, unique gifts and gadgets, 3D prints, medieval toys, along with custom shirts and uniforms. It's a great place you'll want to visit yourself. And by the way, they've got a clearance rack out in front, $5 and $10 clearance, I believe, on clothes right beyond the doors. You can check out Hoop OKC while you're here. And, of course, obviously, we're here until about 3, maybe a little bit later. But we're going to go to one more break. When we come back, our final segment, stay tuned. This is the Game Plan. Luke Young, Blake Vance, Tyler Nichols, and Tre Allison all teaming up for this electric show. I'm using electric a lot. I got to think of a different word. Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Des take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Des. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today. Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves, where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift cards, and more. Locally owned and operated. Thunder up. Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we can get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
You don't have to look very far to find a dependable roofing contractor because Myers Roofing is committed to quality roofing systems, excellent customer service, and is all local right here in Bethany. Myers Roofing is licensed, insured, and all work is guaranteed. You can rely on Myers Roofing to take care of your next roofing project, and once you do, you'll understand why our customers keep coming back. Residential roofing, commercial roofing, specialty, tile, maintenance, and repair. Myers Roofing does it all. Call 405-787-7433. That's 405-787-7433.
It's Girls' Day every day at Retro Rebel Boutique in Yukon, 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110. If you are looking for style and fashion for women and children at an affordable price, shop at Retro Rebel and see the amazing selection of clothing and jewelry we have to offer. Tops, bottoms, hats, footwear, we've got it all at Retro Rebel Boutique. We sell beautiful jewelry like our diamond earrings and pearl necklaces, and with our one-of-a-kind jewelry creation service, you get to choose your bling. New arrivals come in constantly, and Oliver & Co. fragrances paired with gift cards make perfect gifts for those close to you. Call 405-868-7719 or stop by 1010 Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 110 in Yukon.
Sword and Stone Apparel and Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift cards, and more. Locally owned and operated. Thunder up! Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
All right, we're back for our final segment. I'm done laughing in between breaks, so we're good to go.
I'm not.
This has been The Game Plan with Luke Young, Blake Vance, Tyler Nichols, and Tre Allison from Talking with Tre Sports Podcast. We're having a great time out here at Sword and Stone. If you can't tell so far, we're barely making it through this show, but we're making it.
We'll chug along anyway.
We're holding it together, even if by a thread. But Sword and Stone's our amazing host venue. We've talked so much about them. You can email swordandstoneok@gmail.com. Just another way to get in touch with the friendly people here. They make a lot of handmade products as well, including the shirts and some crafts back behind us. 3D printed stuff, medieval toys, perfect for both men and children, and that is counting the medieval toys, by the way.
And especially with Father's Day coming up, this is your best stop.
Absolutely, it is.
Lots of cool little gifts.
There's something for everybody, right? Sports fans, fashion fans, I don't know. Medieval fans, I guess, that counts. If you ever been to medieval times, you'll want to stop by here. You'll be right at home. Shout out Medieval Times, that's a pull. Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez is right next to us. Great locally owned salon businesses. They can get you taken care of up here. And it's about time for me to go in and get another haircut here pretty quickly. So they'll probably be where I stop by. And up the road, Marco's Pizza, they supplied the food for everybody here today. And I've got some deals for you. If you on your order, if you fill out a survey with them, you can get a free cheesy bread for your feedback. And every Tuesday they have buy one, get one menu priced pizzas. And we've got these pages with us with some discounts and coupons on them that we're giving out here today. Thanks so much to Marco's Pizza. And, of course, Ship It Sooner, Castle Event Rentals, and let's not forget to mention Hoop OKC. Tyler Nichols, 405-448-0099. Email info@hoopokc.com or go to hoopokc.com. You do birthdays, parties, events, corporate gatherings. What has been your favorite event to go to so far?
It's still just the birthdays for the 8 to 14-year-old kid range. They just, anytime I show up and we're getting set up, their eyes light up, and they're the proudest person to have this at their birthday party, because we're so new that likely none of their friends have had it at their party. So it's something that everybody's never seen, and we just started doing our Hoop All-Star of the Month, where we pick a lucky boy or girl. There hadn't been many girls yet, but there's been a lot of young men who've turned 10 or 11, and we make them a chain that says All-Star of the Month, and then we post about their birthday and stuff. So that's been going really good. We're on our third month now, and we haven't picked our one for June yet, but definitely our favorite events are the birthdays, because it's something so practical for a family to do for their son or daughter.
Yeah, and being the first of your kind here in Oklahoma City has been such a cool experience, because, like you said, their eyes light up. When you and I shot on it, Blake's eyes lit up, okay? It's a feeling everybody shares.
I tasted some barbecue chicken.
Hey, we can't speak, obviously, highly enough about Hoop OKC. The fact that you're willing to come and do these shows with us means a lot to us. It's every time we've done it now, it's been fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, and I was like, man, it's been a while since I've been on the show. I need to go on.
Yes, and it kind of worked out that this was all happening here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, basketball's my first love, so anytime there's a pop-a shot or anything like that, I try to go and get a few up.
All right, well, guys, on our final segment, it's time to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And in break, I asked you guys to pull up some headlines, some news that y'all wanted to mention. I'll kick things off with some more news from OU baseball. They had a super send-off today. It's actually still in about an hour. It's over at the Kimry Family Stadium, 3:45 to 4:15. Send the Sooners to Kansas with the Sooner faithful. Again, shout out to the Sooners for going to Supers. That's awesome. LJ Mercurius, Jackson Willits, and Dayton LaChance got all regional team out of Atlanta with Dayton LaChance, your most outstanding player. Oh, and by the way, Coach Skip Johnson, 300 career Division I wins. Shout out, Coach. He's
Good
awesome.
job, Coach.
I've met him in person. He's a great guy. All right, that's it for me. It's your turn.
I'll just go into the one we talked about my first time on the show, was the A.J. Brown drama with the Philadelphia Eagles, and where the trade talks were going to send him. And if you remember, I said way back then, before anybody was talking about it, that you can pull up on tape, Blake, not your predictions. But
it was about 15 minutes ago, mine.
Yeah, okay.
You can pull that up.
I'll pull it back up.
Yeah.
That's good. Mine's a few months back, but I said A.J. Brown would be a Patriot, and he is.
Crazy. The Eagles are getting a 2028 first rounder and a 2027 fifth rounder for A.J. Brown. Follow-up question off that, is that a fair package for A.J. Brown?
I think so. I think it's fair for the Eagles. Maybe the Patriots ended up with the better end of the deal, but I think it's fair for the Eagles because they just wanted him out of there. So,
that's true.
I think it was mutual. They both wanted to get rid of each other.
The chemistry just wasn't there, and when you have a bad breakup, I guess one side is the winner, but in this one, I think both sides are the winner because neither wanted to be with each other. So,
Trey, do you have any thoughts on the A.J. Brown to New England trade?
It sucks for my Texans. I wish it would have went to
Trey, not everybody can go to your teams. It's not how that works.
we're asking about the Patriots, the furthest team
I
from the
wish he would've
Texans,
went
and he
from,
still brings it
Yeah,
back to Texas.
I'm not sure that would have worked with the salary cap.
I wish he would have stayed with the Eagles so he could ruin the Cowboys because
They don't need any help. They don't need.
They got a guy in there. They're named Jerry Jones who does it just fine.
They're good at self-sabotage. So they'll be fine.
Yeah, Jerry Jones does that job just fine. They don't need extra help.
they think that the Cowboys think they're going to be so good because they got Caleb Downs. They're going 7-10 this year.
He hasn't said Patriots once since I asked him
He
that
has
question.
not
By the way,
said Patriots a single time.
but back to the
He talked
conversation.
about the Texans, and then he talked about
the
another
Cowboys.
Texas team. He talked about another Texas team.
It all comes back to Texas.
back to the conversation. I heard it was like a locker room cancer or something like that. Honestly, I think it's going to be good for the Patriots. I think they'll be pretty good.
It's a new weapon for May.
New weapon for Drake May, but the Texans are going to get our get back. So,
Mitch,
yeah, I think,
Mitch is the Patriots for 15 seconds. Back to Houston.
A.J. Brown
Yeah, I
was
think
traded from the Texans to
good.
the Texans in Texas for Tre.
For Texas.
For Texas Johnson.
For the remember the Alamo. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be pretty good for the Patriots. So they're not gonna get a ring, but the Rams.
Yeah, they got enough. They'll probably get one though.
The Rams.
Yeah, I was about to bring that one up.
Rams.
Miles Garrett to the Rams for Jared Verse and 3 picks: 2027 first round, 28 second round, and 29 third rounder. So that one's going to be pretty interesting. And that says a lot about the player that Miles is, because they traded him to the complete opposite division because they're like, I don't even want to mess with that.
It's true. Now, the question there, does that bring Aaron Donald out of retirement?
No.
Aaron Donald's he's too content on social media working out for everybody. He's good.
Yeah, he got his ring. He's done.
Yeah, but this is just the last stand for Matt Stafford. He's MVP last year. He could have retired. That would have been fine, but he's still got some in the tank. I think this is the last-ditch effort for them. They'll be good again. I don't know if they'll win the NFC, but they'll be in the discussion the whole year.
Yeah, I agree with that because they're still going to have to deal with a really strong Seahawks team, right? And other really good teams.
I'm concerned about the Seahawks now because now they got Myles Garrett chasing that boy, Sam Darnold down. So
true. I mean, it doesn't help by any means,
No,
but
it definitely does not.
They are the defending Super Bowl champs. Here's my thoughts on it are I don't know if I would say the window is closing, but it's getting there because we don't know, like you said, how long Matt Stafford is going to stay in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen the Rams do this before. Obviously, they did it when they were really going in the first time. Is they go all in on getting the big names for that Super Bowl chase.
Mm-hmm.
And here they are doing it again. Could this be one of their last times? Will it catch up to them? I don't know,
it will.
but
they've been kicking the can down the road on salary cap for
they have
a long time.
So you think it's going to come due, but I would be scared of the Rams. I'm scared of the Rams this year without a shadow of a doubt.
But notice how he brought that right back to Texas. Myles Garrett from Arlington.
A&M, your favorite team.
Notice how he brought the whole thing back to Texas.
I'll bring it there too. A&M. That's what we played for. A&M though, your favorite team.
All right, but before we move on for this, let's talk about Cleveland. What does that trade mean for the Browns?
It means one more win, maybe.
It means that.
It means they go 3-14 instead of 2-15.
It means absolutely nothing. The
I feel
Browns.
bad for Shador, man. Get him out of there, man. They didn't trade Shador.
He was a rookie last year. He ain't going anywhere.
The Browns.
The Browns is the Browns. As
There's
they say.
nothing going to be good for them.
Never,
ever. The best thing they had is gone now. They just gave it to
They did. That's the only reason they stood a chance
Yeah.
in half those games. Is because of Miles.
They're almost as bad as the Texans.
Trey just threw his hands up.
You open this door. You open this door. I'll walk through it every time. So,
Trey, your turn. What news have you got for us?
Coming out of Texas.
Coming out of Texas.
Well, the Rangers have been winning 5-1, man. So, hey.
They're on a hot streak. They're what, 9-1 in their last 10?
5-1. We got pretty swept against the cheaters. So
Oh, okay,
not
gotcha.
swept, but lost 3 out of 4. But yeah, we've been playing some good ball. But yeah, hopefully, hopefully we can keep winning, and then back to football. CJ Stroud needs to get his. He needs to get it together because if we don't make it to the Super Bowl this year,
We said news, not your feelings towards the world.
that was our year last year, man. That was our year.
Any headlines to talk about?
It was your year to go 500.
Oh yeah, we're going 13-4 this year.
13-4. All right, you heard it here.
There you go.
That includes the preseason games.
Yeah. They're going to go 0-3 in the preseason.
That'll be
That's going to be the highlight.
They'll go undefeated in the preseason.
13-4. Clip it.
Okay, I got to bring us back with some actual news here. Micah Parsons has officially announced that he's not going to be making his 26th debut until at least mid-October, according to Adam Schefter. He's recovering from a torn ACL and a torn meniscus. He's going to miss still considerable time for the Packers. You want to talk about a team whose window is closing? I think the Packers' window is closing rapidly.
I mean, the window could be closing, but I think Micah being out the first month of the season is a blessing in disguise for them.
I can see that.
He gasses out at the end of the year.
Yeah, he does.
And, yeah, he'll get a slow start, and he may not be really doing anything until game 6 or 7. But think about how much he'll have left in the tank if they do go on a playoff run. And their division is not – I mean, the Lions, if they can bounce back, maybe they'll be tough. But otherwise, this is Green Bay's division to lose.
That is
Still.
true.
Yeah, that's true.
The month he's missing, they play the Jets, the Falcons. Woohoo! big names that he's going to be missing out there.
And the 4'11" quarterbacks from Minnesota.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, and Minnesota. But
both of them.
If he comes back, say mid-October, let's say that's around when they play Cowboys or Lions or Bears, even in that one. Those are 3 teams that you would want to have Micah back for.
Yeah,
he'd be a big impact player, especially if he's healthy.
Immediately for those 3 games.
And then looking at their November and December schedule, they've got the Patriots there. You'll see the Bills in December. Those are eventually going to be must-win games for them if they want to make any kind of playoff run.
They can probably sit all their starters in that game against the Texans and still win, so they'll be good.
Still win by 50.
Yeah. That's in January, though. They'll be all right.
Are they in Houston that game?
The Texans they'll be tanking.
Oh, they're in Green Bay. Yeah, that's over before it starts in January. Yeah, Texans are warm weather.
But okay, I do have to ask this. You said that the NFC North is their division to lose. I mean, the Lions were on a down year, yes, but are they really that far back? Do you think the Bears will kind of relapse from what they had last year?
I don't. I just think that was a Cinderella story. I don't think it's gonna. They're gonna have the hangover that the Jordan Love Packers had last year. Or the year before, when they beat the Cowboys in that playoff series that no one gave them a shot. The Bears are about to have that hangover this year, I believe.
Could be the Madden cover curse. You know, Caleb is on the cover.
Is he on the cover?
Yeah, have you not seen it yet?
I have not seen the cover yet.
It's him doing the jump pass right here, and it's got the Chicago skyline. It's what it's supposed to be in the background. It's actually not a great cover, but that's a whole another conversation.
You know, Caleb used to be a little bit likable to me. Now he's just I'm not a huge fan.
I don't mind Caleb. I didn't like him right after the OU stuff happened, but then he apologized later on. And I'm like, okay,
that's not even what I had a problem. He was just following his coach right there. That's the guy who recruited him.
Oh,
I had no problem there.
No. That, I mean, it was again, whole other conversation. It's not. No, don't have time.
Yeah, we don't have time to get into all that.
I don't know. I think Caleb and Jordan Love are comparable quarterbacks. I think they're both really, really pretty good, above average for the league.
Yeah, they're both really good.
Really good, and that's a good quarterback division for across the board, except for the Browns, who have 9 bad quarterbacks. But they're not like super standouts either. Like Caleb had heart attack bears last year. You can't replicate that years in a row. Like that. Those 2 wins go the other way. We're not even talking about them the way we are right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of those games that were last year that if the ball bounces one way or the other, there's 2 or 3 wins that our losses and vice versa. So every football season that happens. And what were they last year? I can't remember off the top of my head. It was somewhere around like 12 and 5, I think.
11-6 is pretty close. I'll see if I can find it real quick for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just off the top of my head I can't remember. I think it was somewhere around 11-6, 12-5, somewhere in there, and I don't see them replicating that because there's a handful of real lucky bounces that went their way.
I mean, that's life. You want to talk about lucky bounces? Who's going to sell the NFC South harder this year?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is a tough one. Wait, who's even good in that division?
No one. That's the joke.
I think it's the Falcons' turn.
You think it is?
It might be. Yeah.
Wait.
Well, they just
Are the Saints going to be good this year?
They just promoted Matt Ryan, so that means, you know what he did, 28-3.
Yeah, they're going to lose another one.
Yep. No, they're going to sell the worst.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they're going to sell the worst.
Who's the Falcons quarterback again? Is it
I
Penix?
think it's or
he's hurt right now.
Yeah.
Oh, is Penix hurt?
Who are they running
Penix.
with? Actually.
Well, they traded for somebody, didn't they?
Did they trade for Tua?
Did they?
In Atlanta? Did they trade for Tua?
They got another. No,
I think
it
they
was. No.
Or no, was it the Texas Quinn Ewers? Was it him?
Maybe. I can't remember, but I know Penix can't start the year. I think because he's over.
Yeah.
He's their starter, but I think he's got 2 to 3 games.
It is Tua.
It is Tua? Okay.
Yeah, it is Tua.
Wait, what about Kirk Cousins?
He's in Vegas.
Yeah, he's mentoring Mendoza.
Yeah, he went to help Fernando.
Yep.
It's all right. There's no wind in Atlanta, so Tua may not have a concussion. So,
as we speak,
breaking news: Tua has suffered concussion in the
before
offseason.
OTAs even started. He has a concussion.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised.
I bet that's going to be one of those like. That's one. The NFC South is going to be a race to the bottom division again. I mean, what Tampa won that division at a 9-8, I think.
Yeah, they didn't have to do anything.
Panthers won it, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, Carolina beat them at the end with the tiebreaker. Right?
But that's the thing about that division is it doesn't matter what happens.
It's a true race to
to
the bottom.
500. Yeah,
Tampa,
you don't have to do anything.
Tampa was the better team in that division all year. They just lost games. I mean, they just lost games they should have won.
Oh yeah, they got the tie. It was an 8-9.
Both of them.
Right? Yeah,
a 3-way tie at 8-9. Falcons, Bucks, and Panthers at the very end. It was just tiebreakers and all that. But got it. Yeah, I thought the Bucks won the last game, but
I think I'd rather play in the NFC East than exist in the NFC South for sure. That division is.
Odell's going back to the Giants. I saw that the other day.
I don't think that's going to be much.
Oh no, it won't be.
Now,
it won't be. He's already cooked, but
he might play 10 plays a game, if that, or he's just going to retire from there.
Yeah, that would
be a red zone guy, maybe. Get you a little 2 or 3 yard. Every once in a while,
he's still a name, so
he is a name. That's
I mean, I think that's more of a we're trying to get busting seats type of move.
Yeah.
That's true too. Yep.
They do have names, tickets. Especially with Harbaugh now. They do have names. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they're exciting quarterback and running back.
Yep.
I mean, people want to watch them, so they.
Yeah, Scadaboo is going to be out for a little while though.
Yeah, he is
again.
He tore his ACL or something, I think, or Achilles maybe.
I think he's staying out, is what it is. He's going to be like Michael, where he won't start the season.
Okay, I saw him at training camp, and I thought he was back.
Maybe he is. I don't know.
He's already headbutting stuff. So I thought.
Well, he was doing that anyway.
He was doing that either way.
That's true. No helmet.
Yeah, he's like that turtle on TikTok that just headbutt stuff.
4-star cornerback Gabriel Osborne committing to OU. He's from right here in Mustang. He's the number 42 overall player in the country and the number 3 player in Oklahoma, a 4-star. Alabama and Ohio State were also pursuing him, as reported by the Ref Sports Network. But Gabriel Osborne from Mustang, Oklahoma, headed to the Sooners. There's your news. There's your local bit of news.
Good stuff.
All right, we're running out of time. We've got maybe like 5 minutes left. So, guys, any final thing? Anything you want to talk about? Promote, talk about, anything?
I just wanted to I'm not a huge hockey guy, but the Stanley Cup Finals going on, and I caught some of the highlights if I can pull it up real quick. But the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes are playing right now. The series is in the Golden Knights' favor right now, 1-0, and they won first game 5-4. It was Golden Knights got off to a really hot start, then the Hurricanes came back, and then the Golden Knights took it in regulation. So, congrats to Vegas for winning Game 1, that Stanley Cup final.
Got anything?
Nope. They're. I think the Knights are gonna win it.
Probably.
But it's. I don't know. It became less exciting once the Bruins got beaten out.
That's like him with basketball. As soon as the Celtics got eliminated, he was done.
Well, you think about this. I'm a Celtics and Thunder fan.
Yeah.
We both lost Game 7 on our home floor.
That is true.
Have you found out that we cheer for a lot of the same teams when it comes in? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I told you that or not.
Yeah, you did. You told me they had a lot of Boston stuff up here. So,
Trey, any last news? Anything you want to promote here?
Just my YouTube channel and stuff like that. Not my YouTube, Instagram. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell us about it and where they can find you.
Can I watch that if I'm not in the state of Texas? Is that for everybody?
Yeah, if you want any Texas news specifically.
You might be forced into a regional bracket block.
Do I have to drive to the closest Buc-ee's to catch this?
Yeah.
The closest
Buc-ee's. It's Talking with Tre.sports.
.texas.sports.
It's the Talking with Tre Sports Podcast. It's on Instagram. It's on YouTube, I believe. Go get ahead and give Tre a follow. He makes some great stuff, and it's always a lot of fun listening. Even if you're not a Texas fan, you are allowed to listen to them and watch the episodes.
It's all right, though. He's true to the stereotype. Texas, all about Texas. He loves it.
Got to go to Shields.
Trey just goes, ooh, I need to do that. All right, well, I think we're rounding out the show. We've kind of come up on the end of it. One more time, thanks from us to Sword and Stone, to Hoop OKC for allowing us to come by and do this show. It's been a great time. I've really enjoyed this one. This is probably the most fun show that we've had in the past 2 months. If I'm being honest. I really enjoyed this one.
This was fun.
It was. Sword and Stone, call them at 405-806-5278. Tyler Nichols and Hoop OKC, they can come out to all of your events with the arcade basketball trailer. Call 405-448-0099. And remember that Castle Event Rentals is also run out of the same building, and that Cuts by Dez and Twisted Scissorz is right next door. One more special shout out to Marco's Pizza right up the road and Ship It Sooner for their support of the broadcast. And then I think we're out of here. Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. for an exclusive interview with a star softball player back in Aloha Shaved Ice in Bethany. It'll be right back here on Facebook. Again, 5 p.m. on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. And then I think we're good. I think that's it. Thanks again for watching. All right. I'm going to play this interview to round us out, and then after that, we'll be getting on our way.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
I might need that.
Blake Vance with the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We're here at Twisted Scissorz here with Cuts by Dez. If you don't mind, we just want to ask you a few quick questions. Where are y'all located?
We're located in Mustang, 104 South Castle Rock Lane.
Awesome. And just give the people a little synopsis of kind of the services you offer and all that good stuff.
Well, we're a hair salon, and I do men's hair inside of the women's salon. So women's haircuts, hair color, perms, styling, shampoos, and then I do men's haircuts and beard trims.
Perfect. And can we just get a little bit about how to get in contact with everybody?
Yeah, the best way to reach all of us would be calling the shop phone number at 405-589-8186.
What about you specifically?
For me, it's 405-328-3369. We're an appointment-based salon, so it's best to call and make appointments first.
Perfect. And just a little something fun. The Thunder just got eliminated, so who's your pick for the finals?
Definitely not the Spurs.
Not the Spurs?
No.
All right, so we're going Knicks. How many games?
Let's do Knicks, maybe 5 games.
Knicks in 5. You heard it here first. All right, well, thank you very much for your time, and we'll get this ongoing.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today. Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves, where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift